So I'm going to be real. First off, thank you everybody for staying here. At the end, I know the cocktail is calling. Um, so this year, I want to have a real conversation because, to be honest, I'm kind of tired. Sustainability, it's all the buzz now, and there's a lot going on, and it can be tiring. And I know it can be tiring for everybody. But I'm a hotelier first and foremost, and dealing with a lot of people and coming into hotels and sustainability who actually have no experience in hotels or haven't worked here before, and have to deal with a lot of sustainability community that doesn't understand hotels at all. So I spend a lot of time now explaining our industry to people. And what I tell them, I say, well, a hotel can only compare its performance against its neighbor. This performance comparison said, you go and you book a trip, you look at the flights, you look at the hotel, you're comparing among. That's what we do too, is a comparison. Now, the industries, of course, we're always comparing P&L and numbers and things, but in the hotel, it's at a property level, it's across a multitude of things, attributes, and amenities, and it's constant. So you really can only understand your performance in comparison with your neighbors. And so that mentality is very different. And also, we're in consumer goods and products, but there is not this ever-coming game-changing hotel, this game-changing product, this new service. There's never this new flashy thing coming out. It's about incremental improvement, our industry, incremental change over time. It's the same way we operate hotels and look at hotel P&Ls. It's sound management, good service, quality, training, improving your people, improving everything over time, and consistency and improvement. And so that's the ethos of the hotel industry. Now, we're in this sustainability paradigm, and it's so crazy right now. ESG is crazy. We have all these things coming at us, things like Scope 3 emissions. The idea that you're going to calculate the carbon of all the things that go into your hotel, out of your hotel, the building, it's complex. And consultants, of course, we love it, to be honest, because we get to calculate a bunch of stuff and help advise companies. Then I get to charge them again the next year to do it all over again because things have changed. And yeah, it's when we talk about this, we get into Scope 3, it's a total game changer because we're operating under a premise that we don't know how to actually go and calculate all this stuff. But at the same time is running out, and we have to improve and look at ways we can reduce emissions. And so now in this industry, we tend to bog down the data. And especially when you're talking property engineers and asset managers, want to get into that measurement and those numbers and analyze performance. To be real, my message to you is forget about the data for a second. Forget about the data. Forget about the numbers. And focus on what you can do to improve incrementally. On the things you can do. Now, I know this is strange coming from Greenview. I mean, spent 15 years building the company, doing carbon calculations, ESG reporting for companies, and we built the industry's platform for benchmarking and data, which you normally see me up here showing a bunch of numbers. But it really needs to come down to focus on what you can do incrementally. And there's hundreds of things. So we took this to heart for Greenview. I mean, we reconfigured our entire Greenview portal software used by many companies here, Thailand, abroad, to put in a lot of guidance, a lot of things, training, tutorials, practices, so that the people on property who you want to have that ethos of constant improvement can go and look and find good things. So it's a matter of where can you go and find things and what can you do also. I'm going to ask this. For hoteliers, I challenge you. Like you go into hotels and you're constantly looking at things, try to find one sustainability practice and think, is it good, is it bad? Is it something I can do differently? But at least you get that ethos of what can I do a little bit better. We have a Green Lodging Trends report where you can benchmark best practices among peers. That'll be coming out to anybody to participate in the spring. And then we're going to give the results this year at FIST. Because that's the other thing, is to collaborate and to compete, you have to collaborate. And that's really the realness of our industry too, is everybody getting together and looking at what each other's doing and improving from there. Good quality, longtime friend of mine, Hervé, lifelong GM, good friend. He was head of Kempinski for a while. He was an IHG GM, opened up a lot of iconic hotels. He had a plaque on his desk that said, always better. That's the ethos. Always better and constant improvement. And that's what we want to bring for our industry. So, to get more information on where to go and where to collaborate, I'm going to invite you to FIST, Phuket Hotel Sustainability islands, and tourism. This is the premier place where you can go and you can find solutions and collaborate, arguably in the region, coming out September 2nd. If you want to know more about FIST, we're on our 7th iteration. Talk to Bill, talk to Sumi, talk to PHA. Thank you, everybody, and have a good day.